Hi, you might be wondering what the duck is going on. In this video, I'm demonstrating our small duckbill prosthetic. This is the hot fold latex version. It's in two parts, a top part and a bottom part. They're applied with Prosthetic adhesive, so they're glued down all over and they're connected at the corners of the mouth. Hot fold latex is like a soft, squishy, pliable sponge. It moves and flexes with my face. When wearing a large prosthetic like this, it is, like I said many times, like puppeteering. You have to perform with it. You're going to have to emote with it. You're going to have to exaggerate your chin movement to get the jaw to move. If you don't, then it's just going to do this when you're speaking. It's not moving at all. But if I exaggerate my chin movement, suddenly, I'm getting a lot of performance out of it. Same goes if you're trying to smile or trying to frown. You will get a lot more movement out of the piece if you exaggerate. When I smile, you'll notice that the prosthetic tends to go up a little bit, and it goes up with the rest of my cheekbone. When I frown, you'll notice that goes down a little bit with the rest of my face. So it's just a matter of experimenting. You might want to sit in front of a mirror and practice. The jaw has a pretty good range of motion. You can go side to side. The duckbill was painted up with PAX paint. I airbrushed it ahead of time before application. PAX paint is a mixture of Prosthetic adhesive with acrylic paint, so it makes a sort of shell over the piece. It's kind of waterproof and it's shiny looking. It makes it look kind of rigid. The rest of my face was painted up with water-based makeup, and I glued a thin band of feathers all the way around the outer edges of the face to blend it into this feather hood that I made. This hood is just a latex hood that I glued feathers all over, which took forever. But it really helps the bird look of the piece when you use feathers with it. It's in two parts. The hood part is separate from the neck part. I could have certainly continued putting feathers all over the rest of my face, but I didn't want to start burying a bunch of this prosthetic with feathers because it does have a large skin portion. With a lot of my videos, I avoid trying to bury the pieces under a bunch of hair work or a bunch of flocking. Like I could sit here for hours doing detail work with flocking on pieces, or doing crepe wool, or hand punching hair, or sitting with this duck and gluing feathers and trying to make a really fine-tuned look. But the whole point of this is to show off what the prosthetic is. You can sort of see some of the seam lines if you look really close, since I didn't blend it in super good. I just did a regular application with regular amount of cabo patch quickly along the edges, and I feel like that if I tried to go any further with this, then it'll give you like an unfair look at the piece. You won't be able to see how big it is. You won't be able to compare it to what it might look like on your own face or your actors' faces. Having a prosthetic with a moving jaw like this is also handy if you're going to be going to an event where you want to be able to still eat and drink. So like a Halloween party, or if you're going to a convention where you're doing some sort of cosplay or some sort of theater or performance thing. So it can move, which means that I could drink. Using a straw really helps. It also leaves the mouth open and free so I can be able to eat. I got some quackers here. So you can still eat with these pieces. When I went out for a drink with some friends, I told the bartender to just put it on my bill. I keep filming these videos. I'm starting to wonder if I have some sort of malady. I'm just giving you a fair warning that this video might have some foul language. Sometimes these jokes are ridiculous. I'm really just winging it. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. I did a cannonball jump in the pool. It was no water off of my back. Engineers are furious with me. I don't keep enough documentation. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take a leak. This joke feels a little far-fetched.